Today, I'm gonna be eating a 5-course dinner with salad and dessert for $24 at Mia's Italian Kitchen. Let's go see what's up. Food brings people together despite their differences. What would we do with our family during the holidays if not prepare a large feast? In this big, beautiful brick-bodied building near Icon Park in Orlando, Florida, Mia's Italian Kitchen exists as an excellent example of this very sentiment. Walking in, I was taken aback. The paintings on the ceiling, the chandeliers, the jade green painted walls accenting their bright red brick oven beautifully. I was taken from iDrive to Italy in a matter of seconds. Upon being seated, I admired every menu option, but asked my waiter for a little guidance. I knew this much though. The family-style dining option for $39 per person was the move for someone with an appetite like myself, as you can choose a salad, 5 of any entree, and a dessert to finish it all off, just like Dave's Nona herself was serving your table. Mia's is an offline food club app partner too, so I'll be saving $15. That makes it an extra valuable offer for us today, but I'll make sure to provide gratuity based on my pre-discount total. The Italian Cobb salad was a dance party for the senses. The freshest base of crunchy iceberg lettuce and peppery arugula was joined by a tender grilled herb chicken. These marinated white beans packed so much flavor despite being few in number. The olives and gardenia shine like the sun here, and that rich buttermilk oregano dressing brings this all together, as if the gorgonzola itself wasn't already serving you the creamiest Cobb bites you've munched on. This salad was definitely a favorite here. The family dinner was all here. I had lots of room in my stomach, but not enough room on the table. We made do though. I decided to give the thick little flavor monster that the fungi and tartufo was my first bite. The roasted mushrooms umami flavor cut through the creamiest personal pan dish my teeth had sunk into in a minute. The garlic confit was so fun to chew through, I mistook it for pasta shells on the slice. I was distracted by my own enjoyment here. I blamed the black truffle buttermilk crema on this thing for sending me into a daze of disbelief and how much a dressing can amp up a pizza slice that was already this good. Nona's Sunday gravy beckoned me simply because it had Nona in the title, and man, this rigatoni was intimidating. A slow-simmered tomato gravy swamp made the perfect ecosystem for sweet Italian sausage, meatballs, braciole, chicken thighs, and grated Parmigiano. This sausage was definitely my favorite of the meats here. The sweet smell of basil and salty sausage tongue taste stayed with me minutes after bites of this one. This dish was very hearty and filling though. I mean, I had to set it aside to give our other dishes a try first, which says a lot because I'm a big eater. Now, wedges are best served fresh, so I wanted to give the ones that came with Mia's Italian grinder a try before I moved on to some of our other dishes here. And oh my goodness, the seasoning was so flavorful. It reminded me of Red Robin's signature seasoning a lot, only with an Italian herbal twist, and those wedges had the perfect hearty, dense baked potato body to put on that seasoning. In the case of Nona's Sunday gravy, I set it aside to make room. In the case of these wedges, dude, I could eat a bucket of these right now. They were so good. Chicken piccata is a dish I'm very familiar with. Lemon butter caper sauce always brings the zing in my life that I forget I was missing, but the biggest impression on this one for me was how succulent the chicken itself was. So juicy and tender. I could have mistaken it for mahi-mahi. I mean, it was just perfect. And that broccolini is an excellent partner to that lemon butter caper sauce as well. Coming around to that stuffed and braised flank steak next. As expected, that creamy Parmigiano polenta pools with this guy's juices for an excellent contrast of meaty and creamy. The horseradish gremolata does a lot to light up my taste buds as I chew through this too. Though I must admit, one of my first bites contained a very tough cartilage-like fatty piece of meat that I had to chew and chew and chew and eventually spit out. Of course, I could have done without that experience, but make no mistake, this braciole was excellently prepared, and grading it based on the rest of its tender, beefy bites, it definitely holds up. I saved this cold Italian sub for last, as temperature wasn't really going to be a factor here. But I had tried all of our other dinner plates, and Mia's Italian grinder was next up in the ring. He was staring at me through this entire dinner. Being another dish with a beckoning, albeit ominous title, I was excited and slightly anxious going into this one. It's served alongside wedges and a beautiful full cup of gardenia as well. My first bite took me back to Mia's mission statement. This is a scratch family kitchen, so the bread was no exception. Oh my gosh, was that evident as I bit into it, providing the perfect mouthfeel to give me a ride on its rainbow of cured deli meats, the LTO of my fresh produce dreams, an electric calabrese aioli paired with Italian dressing, and a fontina with a creamy finish that refuses to let go of your tongue after everything else dissolves on your taste buds here. This was Italian sub excellence to me, and my face says it all. I hadn't even paired it with the pot of gold at the end of the ride, the gardenia, which added even more complexity to every bite it accompanied. That olive oil's richness took the flavor in every colorful ingredient here sky high. I didn't know I liked salami this much either, till I got introduced to the sweet basil and licorice-like notes of fennel here, contrasting beautifully with the salty, cured flavor of the meat. This is no doubt a contender for the best sandwich I've had this year. I was definitely ready for dessert though, and the apple ricotta donuts seemed like the most exotic offering here on the menu. I mean, what a flavor combo. They looked like regular donut holes when they arrived, but I dove in with high expectations based on everything else I had eaten here so far. Now, these were a humble group of 4 fluffy, cinnamon sugar dusted little guys that definitely had a creamier than usual texture for donuts, but certainly didn't scream ricotta to me. The creme anglaise definitely brought a sweet vanilla richness here, but it kind of benefited from a thicker, condensed milk texture, you know, like something with a tug to its texture. This is still a solid dessert option, but I don't think it quite lived up to its proclaimed flavor profile of apple ricotta, you know? I was expecting a blend between like an apple pie and a cheesecake, and I was left with some really solid donuts with an apple cinnamon vibe. So I'll definitely be trying something else next time, but still a solid little dessert if you like cinnamon donut holes. The family style dining option at Mia's Italian Kitchen seriously gives so much value. I'm a massive eater, as y'all can probably tell, and I was here with my editor, but even we still got boxes. I mean, this is really the perfect spot. If you don't feel like cooking, but need a proper family reunion atmosphere or household homey hang with a fancy twang, treat your party to the family style dining option at Mia's Italian Kitchen. Seriously, authenticity is present in every bite here. Family style dining at Mia's Italian Kitchen definitely gets you some massive value and massive flavor. I'm still thinking about Mia's Italian Grinder, honestly. Such a good sandwich. Thinking 4 stars on this one.